We're going to talk now about dividing fractions by whole numbers. So if I had 4/5, for instance, and I divided that by 4, there's no problem there because all we do is divide the numerator by 4, so the answer would be 1/5. So it's a bit like saying if I've got 4 sweets and I'm sharing it between 4, we get 1 sweet each. This time we just happen to have 4/5. Similarly, if I had, say, 6/7 divided by 3, 6 divided by 3, the answer would be 2/7. So those are relatively straightforward. The problem comes though when we have to deal with something like this. So if I have 2/3 and I'm dividing by 3, you can see straight away we've got a challenge because 2, I can't divide 2 by 3. So there's a couple of ways that we can solve this problem. The first one is to create an equivalent fraction that's divisible, where the numerator is divisible by 3. Now what do we mean by that? Well, if I said to you I've got to create a numerator and a denominator that the numerator can be divided by 3. If I multiply that, see what happens. 3 2s are 6. If I multiply that, so actually we know that 2/3 is the same as 6/9. And what's really helpful now is I can divide it, I can divide 6 by 3 this time to get to 2/9. I think that's a really helpful way of doing it. One other quick way is the same thing. If we had 2/3 divided by 3, we can turn our 3 into a fractional form. And we know whether it's a whole number, we just put it over 1. And then we've seen this when we look at dividing by fractions, we can either cross multiply to get to 2/9, or we can keep change flip, 2/3 times by 1/3, which gets us to 2/9. And that's it.